Welcome to official SL TV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video and press the red button. Please help me to share my video.
Good morning to all fellow Australians. Good morning to all well-meaning APCians. I send greetings to brothers and sisters in both home and in diaspora. I send greetings and prayers to brothers and sisters waiting at detention. May God Almighty guide and protect them day for we. May God Almighty make whatever constraints waiting they go through to the Arab. May God Almighty make where the time reach. Let we all go talk this particular history. Who go they get to merriment? Now we only to corner them through God Almighty your blessing. You know, in the God, now in always, now in due the praises. Now in the love day inside we for let we go the shower praises to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because we're not ever able for pay and 1 kobo, 1 cent for the creator, he put it today in this land. Even though today we don't get people way dangerous in our society, we no one foresee we existence them at all. But we hand over everything to in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is why we responsibility day for let we go the praise Allah and we tell them plenty thanks on whatever waiting happen. Then we ask and say, waiting the apple tree, so let we hand over everything to them. Because in the Allah, say anything where he do, he don't get your reason. We me and you to not for caution them at all, but rather let we continue for say plenty thanks to them. You know, today God Almighty don't help we for let we get somebody way and then clean way they think of waiting one of the cleanest, in fact, the most cleanest civil servants ever in the history of this country. Way me after God Almighty your blessing, they put me on respect to, and I always love me own life and respect to them. This will say next all when His Excellency the President-elect Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara. We look at the trajectory from the time where this man begin for operate now this country 30 days as I talk. God Almighty made them don't try him in all angle, but they know able am. Let we tell God Almighty plenty thanks because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala we ready for protecting servants. He gets so many way of how they protect them. You know, we say plenty thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving this clean mortal man, for giving this decent mortal man among rogue people and like they will get today. The people I want for pray for the one they waiting a sick bed. Me and you too, we all over the past so psychologically, however you look at them, especially the stress where people get today in their mind in the waiting the disease that way God Almighty put away in this particular country. So you know all that they are sick because when one Australians them, especially those in the diaspora, they sit on they think about this particular thing. So man, I working place self, you know, it's just too frustrating. But when let we all get patience, let we get the courage. Let we continue for tell Allah plenty thanks on waiting he do so. But me one for tell una say all this waiting they happen. God Almighty they pan brush for we the road, they pan clean the path for we. Do ya the big una. Again, I dey pray for people them waiting a sick bed. Let God Almighty give them well body for we. Me and you to us, I dey say we all know well. Let God Almighty go well body. We brothers and sisters them, we don't die. We mama and papa they we don't die. We say they lay down today. May God Almighty sorry for the people them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sorry for them. Me and you too now inside that particular physical cover, inside that tightness of that particular grave, that darkness of that grave. Now they didn't get for putri. What do you they boast for? What is your problem? Really for continue for trace you come immortal man for put and down. He say not for exist at all. That if this particular person exists, if this person hold this particular power, you not go enjoy. You want for continue for enjoy panther blood. You now want for continue for enjoy panther blood, swim panther with blood them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala no go ever give una space at all. You know go ever give una chance because of voting. That God Almighty will create me, now in create una also. Paso now that God will create, but me, Alhaji, voice of Northwest, that God will me they serve, will me they pray me 5 daily prayer too, will me clean, will not daily kauna alakiso, you know, Deputy Satan. You let God Almighty sorry for you. All but you know and development. Only what he wants, any way mortal man fasting say na me, myself and I, all sign and for map, believe in me, we watch him in Beledoti, na this mean Kailu Masaro by Katabot. You know me people them. Me first topic today. You know, it's just too sorry. I want to talk about how will I call it? La even left my first topic and talk about Islam because no matter how it takes, talk about religion, talk about something where after where Allah can't take me life, where get for can't take me life like what this so now. Waiting get for still continue for meet me in my grave. Now by waiting and waiting he do to God Almighty in your side. Wallahi, not to the host the way you bill, not to that money where you accumulate, not to them foreign currency the way you go get, them foreign account, then do all all kind bad, not to them Bokuman and this that, but voting where you spend Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on your road. Do you whatever single penny where you spend to God Almighty, God will pay you. Majid Buran, they in the construction, through by God Almighty in power. This particular one, people them like my Unions and come together for let this year so go happen inside Lungi where the project they on as I they talk and they on foundation level now as I they talk and they pound the stone them as anytime where God Almighty made them don't pound the stone and done wallahi billahi then go take the next stage when I for concrete the slab. Do ya Sierra Leoneans them? Do ya Sierra Leoneans them? When I let we think for sake of God, let we do for God. Then going forward, this are the talk I'm again today. Like we now so we all in a media, we know how for non-power we lost na media. Me people them. You know, I they talk this because of one statement yesterday where that Bobo Sidon he talk na in Palo. We are not feel happy at all. But thankfully enough, you Minkailu Masari, I want to let you realize and let you know say some of the diasporas they wait today you day against so say na them bobo ya so you know they even afraid God for calling bobo where we responsible pass you because like me where you don't so I responsible pass you anybody where like Sierra Leone like how me like me own country so wallahi responsible pass you so we own brother where you see yesterday say them bobo ya the one they wait and they shout na social media this that they no able buy for them phone give them now he don't shut down he left the other one them I want tell you say I want promise you say last and now they get in phone very soon because you open you month yesterday they talk against Lansana he say you not see that other Alaki sweating you not even shame for call Lansana say Alaki sweat you will get sweat past all thing so do ya me brothers and sisters them both home and the diaspora as I say we own brother don't lost presently in the media and me personally no one for let it be so we always in the media supposed for go to one would then call a car with the goats and so that is why I'm interested on we own brother the lost way don't lost at the media we are no less a person but Lance and APC it is struggle for info we are big when let we fetch citizens of this particular country both home and the diaspora let we fix this particular thing done please because this bobo we now by cattle both Minkailu Masari now we now in the talent show but I answer you Minkailu Masari from now on to next week, through by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and your blessing, we all the worship. Lansana stand today for sake of this particular country. If you see Lansana, they talk now for the love and the progress of this particular country. Today, we don't thief on the IBK era, do all kind bad. Now, I don't stand to say this country not for progress. But I promise you, see, by God Almighty in power, Lansana, they get a brand new phone. Where what even pass the Alakio then call way they used to. This Minkailu Masari not get shame. Now, they even telling Gal Pikin and at the OC, anybody where they lay down in your room, let not even how will I call it? Let not even a lucky room because that particular thing where he gets inside for say let not lucky room now for fair way of how he go do exactly where he go be for say they go lay down with them. This now that particular thing implement. This now the very purpose say any guy picking up for lucky room na net. If you go the sneak now your room we go enter up and people pick. It not the shame picking the way they sense for let you go man. You if you then do you picking so how you go feel. You know people and so as I say the first statement today I get for look at how will I call it voting take we to this particular level today so way after we BO don't thief $80 million that $80 million it go destroy him then he come back all of the sudden people and looks sit down to themselves say no forget and power back. You know, I get for look into this particular thing with people. Then going forward, I get for also look at the war. Where is excellency they pamphlet to win at this country? This war, where Samura Kamara they pamphlet me people and a deep war. Let God Almighty give for we the blessing. You know, one of the things where they make Samura Kamara they succeed pan this particular thing like I they succeed. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say when one people and don't begin to don't 5, 6, 7 or above the type for 1 gram mortal man, they say wallahi then they fail. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in blessing always they pan. So that war where Samura Kamara they pamphlet, I get for talk about some people. Then going forward, I they talk about something where concerned the number 3 when we on APC MPs them. The kind bad thing where they were don't delve in themselves to. Way before say on no account that you wanna see Abdul Kabo they do now something way they don't plan for long time. They are the big una let una understand. Since we see them go parliament and begin them dirty habit, this not something way they don't plan. That other picking way they not on Kolili district when a Rugia too. He do that. Rugi, he do that, you know, all their wire. So all them bad thing and they then going forward, as I talk, this deputy Satan, when I buy Kata with Minkailu Masari, then go sit down a meeting to that Bobo in host to see the done and dusted trainings. You know, then discuss key things and the way they discuss but then with security. That's where you see Samura, they can't take governance, they not get forget security to Samura again at all. Waiting at the way forward. Where you see this Bobo, this witch Bobo, Minkailu, now they call me witch Bobo, so Minkailu Masari, as I say, are responsible past you. Me are responsible pass you. Me personally are responsible pass you. Me Kailu Masari. Me the thing was salon go on before. Say if you don't offend way for crack me down, you know nine that. So but that is why me people I just tell God Almighty thank you. I want for let we continue the prayers. Let we continue for ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for we all own security. We all own lives them. When Allah nine we own security. Yesterday as I talk to now, I don't move from Musa Ade. So let them continue at them 3 districts them. With the NEPA. Let them just continue. Let them go all side. Let them even increase the money for their about them where they go and shout for Voice of Northwest. But as I talk to now, I don't move. Then I get for shock them all. Where the time get for register, where the ECOMOG then I get for shock them. But that's how they own. I not go talk them. But as I talk to them people them, I don't move. So this deputy Satan waiting in the paper now presently on that meeting where them go sit down to see the done and dusted Tunis because they not fight a losing battle. This is unprecedented able for Leona own political party don't win election. Say low move on. But all land there they can't tell now. I get for tell now again about oil mining exploration where for begin to take place in Sierra Leone where make even the likes of Usman Fodi and Sane, they play in self-2 in 1 foot there under, 1 foot there under. I get for talk about that particular one day back. You know me people, you know things and boku for discuss. But again, as I say, I know I'm for going to make me audios them long again because of some people they call me way like I get forget a limitation, this, that, me health wise, this, that, or whatever. Yes, not true. I'm for telling plenty, thank you. So may I just start with this, me people. As I say, where I look at waiting take me into this whole level today, where this country don't go down. Me, I begin read behold since after way mortal man and take power again. As I can always say, that thing where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where God give mortal man, wallahi, God will give control over that particular thing. Take this from me, my people. Me na something where I show off. When I be ready for go college, waiting happen, I not be get far na me pockets. But God Almighty make one vice chairman na me mocks, where we all be the pray at that particular time. I know calling him, but let God Almighty guide and protect her. Let God bless her for me. Waiting happen, in I be contractor. One day, now he take me, say, Alaji, he say, come, Lord, we go now, so I get something for go today, for go paint. He take me, we go, we paint at that particular place. They take today that paint, say, they paint up dancing day. When at Razak, I not even call the office, you know, for security reasons. You know, now they, this particular thing be go. Where God want help me, let us see, who side God they push mortal, how God they help you. Where God be take me, after the painting, the power pool money give me, when at 250,000 at that time, at that time in 2006, before I scan a power, now they tell us so. When he give me that money, that go buy me form, when it cost me something like 50,000 loans. When it cost me 50,000, I go where I don't buy that form they done. Then the time came back for let pay me fees when I be just 350,000. We say I go pull that money there. But when God Almighty don't put in blessing, say any kind of way they make for like large, no small thing. What thing God do for me? Upon prayers, God bring one angel for me. You know, where God, after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and bless it, pass on to somebody, then can't give me that money, they suffer. I go pay. Interestingly, while they even pay in a finance office, the finance officer, they count the money, he say this morning, I will loan money this. He say, don't see where they keep this particular money. I say, yes, I say, God Almighty be made the person keep am for me. That man, me will be bless me with that particular thing. Let God Almighty bless am for me. Take today, I not forget her. And I not go ever forget until I die. I wish and pray, let God raise me to this particular level. Let God Almighty make me self continue. Always, me labor, let ego they get part of them. Then going forward, within our college now, term reach again for la go do me final year internship. What happen? They say if you not pay, what thing go happen? They not go ever give space. Wallahi me people, what thing go do? All me competent don't left na college. And me want no more now, especially the department all day. Now me want no more now. I turn so nothing. One net now I grab at mapper, ask Allah, say God Almighty, now he bring me into this whole thing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in as much as you don't begin opening the more to me, reach to this level. God, I'll hand over myself to you this night. God be help me. Where are they appear today now the auditor in the monthly office? God Almighty, be help me as that person me let Tony at let give me this particular let give me the clearance. May I go get me own letter from registry. From registry, I go now go and do me internship. My brothers and sisters, them. This why they talk to now. Anything why they talk this, and they continue for shower. Praises to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No sooner that left me host at that particular time from Wellington. That time they that funkiaro the bad leg any cow then call where they left Lumley first day they reach na funkia nine that they don't nine that no more. You know me people them. No sooner that God make a reach funkia na they account on from funkia na wakate I go na college. No sooner that I go at map na the auditor in the month before I did not come. Now I don't pray done and knock me 2-3 surah there. Put me the up on Saturday. I say I knock that pa say come in. No sooner that I enter, I ask me what's my problem. He give me seats. As I sit down, so I explain. I know if he end up that part road and go make no say go na registry. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. This na for tell una say that's the way God Almighty put blessing pa. Way God give wallahi, they always open the road then for you. So I they look at BO. In 2018, what he always say, not to God began that power be, and did not to God at all. Me people and bio if in a God now for began that power like if for be said true in all of this whole day so. But God says not to God now mortal man and bad mortal when all the king good, get this particular thing say because of their ulterior motive, God lock all the motive today because of that banga we not able for broke, make all side tight so we want use all kind means power pie say for 4G for progress ahead, but God say nothing this time around. This not to that 2018 union. So all these me people and when you look at which side this whole thing come out? Both from $18 million, this man chop and spoiler for we. Always this man get this particular thing for siphon salon property and do all kind bad. We making and later message and about blessed memories, not ever talk so say that part die. You know what thing cause this? Believe in me personally, they still put into EBK. But if you EBK BC don't he think me people them, you know, all them kind of no make they go through like how they go through so today. There were good people in the SLPP. That like it in a like it way for carry so in a home keller them be the day. People like John Benjamin and others, they were there. Apparently, then guys they have for can do something. Unlike this particular maggot, this the way leg blood so in a BOT can do so today. Today now we so we still struggle. We they still struggle today na this particular land. Able and as member whatsoever then kill now, kush business, this that's where they come na the country. Wallahi, anybody will be put your hand for that particular thing. They get you then call to that too. It gets something to that with people you know common sense now let we think no more. There were so many good people who like this country. This particular personality no ever like Sierra Leone. Beyond not ever like Sierra Leone. Beyond for destroy Sierra Leone in the for. So if it's today then begin this you know one of the thing again for let you know say papa responsible or more time responsible not to know. As this man begin travel we see them get this power. They open door. Beyond me no ever Makusa sit on Sierra Leone since 2018 to date. We say ever sit on Sierra Leone reach 1 month. No, we not possible. All in time now that diaspora and when they can now self as responsible that the waiting for they come buy that sweet for you picking or let's say for instance when you come on like Kusa they now so you say you they go now turn for let you go buy something inside turn let them pizza this that or whatever what you go now do if they buy that sweet or biscuit is sent for you picking them any that you not responsible will not ever get that particular thing waiting this man they go out on and for destroy the country. We all see at one point in time where he out waiting a double DP receipt he say they go clean salon image you not say if they go for let then salon image and destroy the country economy. You know me people and so all that stuff here we check the la commodity la come to the number 2 what says Excellency Dr. Matthews in Samura when they perfect war and this war we defect now a very deep war. What make this war I call and say na a deep war na a bitter war na a very sorrowful war a very dangerous war for Israel Union there because of if you not date in a house like how una dey so bad people and convergence septic day inside the same house they fetch this angry pussy like how then they fetch and so any angle they perfect then they can do them bad sarah then say the people and as they talk to now you know it's just too sorry la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. So we get a responsibility for continuing for pray for this particular man and let we all know say hey in fact the thing we done mean that I not one good itself but la just tell una briefly say the waiting there why I don't plan now. Ask for like for me no say you know go happen at all for let you continue with this. No sooner than it happen, he continue with governance. Believe me, inside 1 great month, it fuck off now the ECOWAS. We see fuck off the incorporate Russia. No sooner that Russia can inside, then other lucky dog get way fast in agenda 2028. It is sweep them all. When I take this particular one from it today, when at the 21st of September 2024. When I take this particular one for me, this is the plan. This now in the north, it don't arrange them. But if forget for no say this particular dunya, whatever the way you get on a good day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala they cover you. But that bad thing God not they cover you. You know, and not for the bidet in any way for they were let them slaughter and then green the 1 green day because these are bad people not let development of this country. You know, so this he gets a nice leave. So if it's today Samura they fought this particular war, if they fought the international war, why make I say the international war? The international war here now like BO because Indian at the other side, when at the state looters political party, then if they fought the internal war, when at the APC, you know, deputy Satan not by Kata but last and now lucky do are them. Now then you always say now which me get now making any of me audio pass I call the name then they. Well, you know, but I take that particular which day, you know, which man and in different categories. So which man and the which for let them country progress, for let them family progress. Well, me they wish for let this country also go before. Now I make a catch for now because now the dirty people them. For let una even go sit down, they begin they discuss me own name. You know, but I tell God thank you because I get blessed in personal plus even when I'm picking it. So in people them this deep always Sambura Kamara defense now in this so. Now in this, if you see una see today, this man they go up and down. But we tell God Almighty, thank you. Now let me continue for pray for him. Hey, if you this go through, wallahi billah Israel, you not go ever settle that they tell una for true. But God Almighty, we tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, plenty thanks. Una let we continue for pray for him. Take to this morning, una let we pray. Who they get for pray this subah, una let we pray. Let God Almighty guide and protect you in this country. Let God give what we all look out for. When are the democracy and by God in power, it will be restored very soon. If you God Almighty agree. And again, I know how for let una on ori. I know how for let una stress una self. Hey, this thing not just stop na ECOWAS. So say by the ECO, this particular thing, people like go happen. Hey, not to ECOWAS is stop to, not to black man and them. If you see what man and not put 2.5 billion, I want for Leona call on heart. I want for Leona rest on hearts. These are lucky dog Minkai Lumasare. What's in any pan do now? The other way they do. Then they take up brothers them go then a special court. Now one room where then they go play the pastor. Where ECOMOG them become at this country, how them be do certain thing them. So when then they show them all their atrocities and they pull money, give them per envelope 70,000 each, give them even food. For let them about them go come out, say, then they go protest against the coming of the ECOMOG. This now Minkai Lumasai and they pan do now, but they are failures. Minkai Lumasai, you are failure. You don't get blessing. All the strategy way they put in place now, social lucky, na lie, no they go through at all. So me people in this time and they pan. So this now the word this way Sambura Kamara they perfect. If you see even the MPs them, they do all lengthy as way they pan do, wallahi not to nothing. Now because of voting they don't put themselves into. Then MPs are so of course voting they even do. This thing where that Bobo do Abdul Kabo not to him begin to move. This other lucky sweating at Onkolili district where PR come with inside where they call Rugiatu. One of the other shower the way they call Rugiatu. This honorable Rugiatu now get the bold mind somebody where after God in blessing spending money during the election even serve as a whole campaign somebody he get the bold mind if he use this Bobo fire cell then all this man they not even obtain no statement from him where you see the whole and they are wrecked in our prisons. If the man go take the 1 month and 2 weeks. So this now the plan this way they all get. So when you look at they were also in entirety, they don't put themselves in a way for destroy this particular party, let the APC let it not exist again in any way. And in as much as then they get what they get, they don't have for nobody again. So you see the bad people who see out in a society, when once you see out bad uncle them, bad papa, bad granny them, you know, now so no more things and they go me people them. So now this angle they now this angle today. So that is why we are the advice from our brothers and sisters from various constituencies. Let una be careful, let una left, let them continue then doti work with the NEPA. Let them just continue with them doti work with the NEPA, me people them. We are the big una for sake of God. For sake of God, we are the big. You know, again, me people them, you know, just like I tell now. The SLPP don't do them again, and the NEPA do them. Yesterday, as I talked to now, 30 days the NEPA drive people in our offices, them now work in place them. The NEPA do that to brothers and sisters them. Then still NEPA do that. You know, I just sit down and they ask myself, you know, hey, His Excellency, you get work, Dr. Sambura Kamara. May God Almighty guide and protect you. Let God give you the sense. Let God give you the technicalities of how they can handle this country in problem. Because if you're not so for that, this is a real problem because at the foresee Sierra Leoneans the way then they do all them bad here so in fact then I then get for bloody parcel. Even though they talk say for let things and go day the way how they supposed to day, but then get for bloody parcel because they do them so. Hey, but for let picking on come on at college after God in blessing, go get job I forget a like house alone book out for land so rotorata so mix up box up. They at the end of it, we don't get that job day. You go pull and they say because of this imposing and so imposing and that, now this and that, let them pull and they able now that picking and commit problem by you. Or that pikin not get that particular right of belongingness, in parent not get right for that belongingness. Ebo, how will they live now in a society? Bo, ebo, la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. So let una know say they still in that particular operation. But una way then they can bring in now. Why then they pull some other brothers and sisters they win as Unions them? Hey, I want let una see let una think. Antem na hatun on tie tadinang. They are not to today now for tomorrow. We are the big, let we think of all them particular here. And again, this other thing we get for do the mining exploration. Now this country, where this particular mining, as I talk to now, by God Almighty, Sambura Kamara, they can do them. This other power where they call Usman Fode and Sane, where himself na so no more pumpia katskin kido kalomaka kido, himself just don't sit down no more now. Don't put himself because one pa in Bobo na ending a number 2 list of the list where BO prepare in a state house for the one the way they champion this particular cause. Now I make it so. Not truthful within conscience. Usman Fode and Sane. Usman Fode and Sane na the person this in 2018 after where God make Sambura don't win election done. Where Anes begin talk to Sambura, where Sambura be one show some amount of recalcitrance, stubbornness. Now Usman Fode and Sane say, me brother, he want for look for let you boss man shame. Where Sambura Kamara looping, he say for sake of God, for sake of peace, for sake of progress, and he left everything. So this same Anes Kuruma, way through God Almighty blessing, make where this man play a very pivotal role for let young governance come on like I come also. What happen? He can't overpower give to somebody. We're not even developmentally oriented. We're not so lucky when I build. Today, how you will say succeed? This is a very big question we make you always ask. So me people if it this Usman Fode and Sane, God Almighty don't make this part give all them opportunities there. Where Sambura be they go to America na them, go England na them, they go and do all kind of bad they call this Usman Fode and Sane. Today no agree stand for this particular man. Better a mighty blow of an enemy than a hypocrite smile of a friend. Afmamino. You know, temotem or ni otakar modir moema de omute ba ka teline mo we ni do shit mo omute mo anye mai na kyo engan afofia temo ayo tutu to no komo temo te ko tru ya ka chimaken kare e kurum sumuti mumu salata katama salata ka fo eden gbeper su mo long gbeper su ki engan kurum sha mare ma fino man to fami tazde to dima akom geder toto bet der kan to fence ba ma diamonds ba riches ba mineral to no nganga ntama to no aka ma restaurant to fami angang hens nga tdi thing I to fear temutem after I poto I toto bet to fino sasa ire yang obaki bang na nemo to bara la ilaha illallah rasulai kurumare snem tenemu barko ene so tima ene su kanto from me people let me another development I don't say try for ask last subhanahu wa ta'ala we create we all that all them people here today we don't my bad against his excellency Dr. Matthew Sambura Kumara inside the APC well Amikailu deputy Satan lasana lakidum we are casual and cool we in Bele just wouldn't call panaso you know city done and dusted to pop camera we face by Hellfire Domot. You know, all them mortal man they do it so today because then get now outside and they survive. So now maybe they do all them bad here so against you. You know, the people are just too bad. So do ya are the beg una for sake of God. We won't stand today. Una let we continue for stand. Let we continue for ask God Almighty. Who will they ask let help we in a different way than called by God Almighty in power. Do ya this power for let Olam. But as I tell una, I just want for let una all rest assured say by God Almighty in power. Sambura Kamara they can all in power. That's how they tell una. There is nothing absolutely where they were able for change again because God Almighty don't say la. God don't put in foot down not to 2018. Not to 2018 at all. Because it be happen in 2018, after we and don't play the reggae in a salon, then just decide no more for cow the international flavor, use some certain angle them, use State Department, from State Department of Britain, from Britain, they ask their warranty when I be British High Commission and a salon, say go this way, hey, we understand all the technicalities and they. But this time around, what happened? Tadare, Tambet, Tank, Pip, Dala Kenta, say more for us or tas, no go area. No go area. So when you talk, Yantrip and Yamokuro, Tibengi, and then Tony, more Kuroti Benny, because Okurode is Samura Kamara, or a community of beds at the honor Bukarokono to Chimkachimaki, Kokuro Bashisudi, Sakuro Etono Shimateng, Kokuro Panas or Dead Mukakachimaki, Mokuro Poto Karasudi, more Tire, at Alati Latita Bumtasukara, Krum Shabakuro, Butch or Sumkuton, Yang, Afmaminu, Tastola Numbo, Makuroselo, Ambarika Iki, Sidorum Salatan of Fani, no Sierra Leone. So when people in essence, what are they try for tell people for say, what in be happen in 2018 now a different trajectory this particular time around. What happened this time around? God say nothing la what in them be doing in 2018 which and just they continue for punish and as alone then could call this particular regime change now inside salon now they then cook this regime change where EV and next not if I in the father figure because there were important people yesterday wait for those then call come inside they say maybe if we don't get another development but he say they give to somebody who they retrogress this particular country but yes still then they panam but do ya with the action all kindly let we continue for pray this war way Sambura Kamara defect now who side them be go yesterday always side them be use the America use Britain call guy Warrington go in all that stuff then they this you are plan now them plan are inside salon can't afford to go down plan me at the end of the day then go through with that but this time around God say nothing what happened now all the domots and lock All the domots and lock me people and no way again no they at all where then they go through with this. So me people them think and they boku for talk. As I they say, I will talk all them particular here. So then, sorry, very sorry. In another development, we'll get to our picking way at the wish a belated birthday when in a we brother, brother MK20 yesterday in Big Girl picking, they out of this particular country. It happened for celebrating mental day. May God Almighty guide and protect this with girl picking outside a day. Our wish and congratulations. Let God Almighty go give them all the good thing them way in wish for himself. One of our important social media activist again when our brother MK20 we don't do a lot in the fight for this particular democracy. We stand very firm for this particular democracy. In Peking celebrates in born day where people can say in bad day, in mental day, in everything. May God Almighty guide and protect this regard Peking Usa day. In Bukwe Ide Panland, may God Almighty make nothing not distract absolutely. Because after God Almighty blessing, when God Peking educate, you don't educate the entire world. Today, na Kamala Harris na in the America so Ide Pantono border like swear dog, that nonsense thing, that Donald Trump, that terrorist, that racist, now in the Kamala Harris, they pan to know so today. Y'all Pikino, because of Ilanda good book. Same way, so if this God Almighty make this was Pekin, with small sister, with mama, with granny, with everything, they land then here. So, Arab, let God Almighty guide and protect them for we. Now we on Pekin, now we on brothers, I say, one of the social media activists, we stand very strong in the fight for this particular electoral justice. When our brother MK20, happy birthday, daughter, a belated one from your uncle, your papa, you own everything when a sweet voice of Northwest. And again, la repeat this so now, la not go without this. We get with brothers and sisters them where they think back home and think but we also finance. Let God Almighty guide and protect you now. Do ya we brother in phone from now on to next week by God Almighty in power when a last and our APC will forget them. Una let we look into this because Minka Lopin smell more say the one they wake you wouldn't call on social media where they praise they know you buy phone for a but we they tell you say these people are well responsible, they're well articulated, they know what they do exactly, not to that position where they run after for this way this going, not to then they run after and we side them, they enough for them. Yeah, you this are lucky sweat here, so not they ever think say you they buy phone for you them on monthly basis. Look what you do under you. A lucky swear dog. Oba about this are the sweet voice of Northwest. Me people them. When I feel free for share. Very sorry as I say me audios them. I know how to take them like how them go to be again because I know I can understand. So I want to pray for my brothers and sisters both home and the diaspora. Let God continue for guide and protect you. And do ya when I love pray for Dr. Samura Kamara. Pray for people away they very close to them, even to insecurity. May God guide and protect them. May them continue for take that particular patient to a neighbor. I didn't know say it's not easy for the all, but they are on with patience. Democracy they come. Democracy they cancer. Ecomog then they come. Una no me people them. All waiting them is signed for it in place. You see where they don't take everything. They all them various 14 countries they hold on. They don't take everything at the parliament where people and sober minded. If you not be to be also now nothing over personal parliament. Now so you do for destroy this country. All the mining sector they are so a lucky business. Now if they use the country for all kinds of things, we left everything to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May God put in food on LA continue for faith. God not get any reversal. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Kurum Shaba Muti Mumu kanti on esu kanto fonye muno ntra ko ene yo ye mari mamari masu masklene commandation suma e masambe suba suma hearing the finon by God Almighty power things then go work well for we. This are the sweet voice of Northwest. I tell now plenty thank you. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.